Hello everyone, this is Mary Ann. I'm back with my backpack because I just finished filming a video discussing the design of this backpack and why I designed my backpack to be this way and why I have designed a backpack to begin with, and I talked a little about the process that I went through in getting this bag, the prototype of this bag, produced by a very good high quality tannery in Manila, Philippines. They're called Tannery Manila. So I will link the video of that down below, but for this video I want you to pack this backpack with me. So let's jump right in. Well, as you can see, those are all the things that need to go inside this backpack. And this backpack was designed exactly to contain all of these things, except for the things that I occasionally bring, like laptops and the sheafs of paper for school and books for school that keep changing every couple of days or so. Now we are going to pack all of these things inside the backpack. The first thing that we are going to pack is the pockets, because I have designed the backpack to hold all the non-negotiables inside the pockets, and the negotiables are in the main compartment because that's what I change up every few days or so, but the things that I never change up are in the pockets. That just makes more sense to me. Now on these two pockets at the top of the front of the backpack, I carry a sanitizer spray for spraying on surfaces like door handles of taxis. And then I also have a hand sanitizer gel for my own hands, and sometimes I use this to spray on my hands, whichever one is more handy. And I have here hand lotion, and that goes on here. And then in the outside pocket of that pocket, I put my beauty blotter, and then a lip balm, and my atomizer for my perfume. And I just snap that shut. And over here in this pocket, I put my business card holder, my calculator, my extra phone, measuring tape, because why do I carry this around? It's because when I am out and about, sometimes my mind wanders to a design that I can do, or hey, that proportion on that particular cabinet looks really good. I wonder what the height and width of that is. Weird designer things. That's why I carry this around. And over here on this pocket, this is the wipe that I use for my eyeglasses. This came with the lenses that I ordered. And now over here, I put, where is that? I put this pencil case. Now this is actually part of a bigger pencil case. This is from Filed, and I have a video review of this in my channel. I will link the video down below. Now this goes on here. It snaps onto this one, and you roll it up together. But I find that the contents here are not things that I use all the time, but these are the pens that I use all the time. So I ended up separating them, and I put this one, which contains, small scissors, refills, and a pencil, onto here. And it fits exactly, of course, because I measured this before I designed this bag. And then over here I have disposable straws because I don't have sensitive teeth, but I really don't like running very cold drinks through the front of my teeth, because if they are very citrus drinks, I feel that they erode the enamel on my teeth. So I prefer to use, drinking straws. They're individually wrapped. I buy them by the hundreds from the supermarket. They're very cheap. And then I just put a few in there every once in a while. when, just to make sure that I always have a couple extra every time I have to go somewhere. And that's what's inside that pocket. How come I can't close this? I can close this. There. And over here on the other pocket, I place here the cables for my gadgets. And into that pocket goes the mount and thumb screw for a GoPro, because I have a selfie stick for it that becomes a tripod. And then over here I have a portable plug. This is really cool. This has 2 USB ports and a thing that you can pull out that has micro USB. So that is very compact and therefore very handy. And over here I have a micro USB charger for the Kindle, for the mobile power bank. And then over here I have a mini USB cable for the GoPro. That's a lot of cables, but at least I have a compartment for it in my bag. And over here is an extra micro, because sometimes I don't use, sometimes I charge my gadgets simultaneously. So sometimes I have to charge my Kindle and my mobile power bank simultaneously. So I need this extra one. And of course, the iPhone cable. Let us just roll this up. Now this has a cable protector, because Apple cables for the iPhone are notoriously bad at the parts here. They tend to fray and then they break off. So I've had these for about 2 years, well, a year and a half I think, and this is still in very good condition. The cable protector used to be pink and gray, but I took that off just to check on the condition of the cable, and they are still very, very good. So I attached new cable protectors, but in a different color. And then you have the mobile power bank. Hold on. I have to... There. This bag needs to be packed upright, so that things will succumb to the rule of gravity. Of course, in the place of honor, I have number 1, this pen roller, which I use a lot when I am using my planner. You just roll it up like this and insert the free end into the rolled end, and then it fits perfectly on here because I measured it in order to design the pocket of the backpack to fit that. And the planner. Woo. This is a Franklin Covey compact sized planner with rings that have 1.5 inches in diameter. And this is the planner that I super duper love. I've been using it for more than almost 2 years now, and that fits perfectly on there, of course, because I measured my planner. There. So now the bag is packed. Oops. Sorry. The bag is packed with the non-negotiables. Well, not all of the non-negotiables, but the things that I always need for work and study. Okay, switching to a different view here, because we're now going to pack the inside of the main body of the bag. Now, I haven't purchased the bungee cords yet for the bungee system inside the bag, and I'm on travel right now anyway, and I have brought my laptop with me because I had to cram for a final exam, which I was able to email on deadline. Yay for me. But I'm not going to be putting my laptop into this bag for now. It will go into my suitcase because I don't need it anymore for the next 3 days that I am here. Happily for me. So for now, I'm going to just put in this backpack the things that I need on vacation, which is... this is an A5 zipped plastic folder in which I have put some stuff that I need, like some papers that I need. These actually needed to be filed. These came from my planner, and these needed to be filed before I went away, but I haven't got around to doing it. And then over here is a smaller pouch that has medical mask, a sleep mask, eyeglass ties, eyeliner, things that I might use, but I don't need to use all the time. And this is a Filofax penny bridge that I use as a wallet. Well, actually, because it's a penny bridge, it can carry pages like that. And then I have my Kindle. It is in a halo padded pouch, and it has a leather case that it has its own built-in light. It's a Kindle Touch, so it doesn't have a white light yet. I mean the front light yet, but I really like it. So this goes on here. And then I have my prayer book. It's the Midori Traveler's Notebook that I purchased about 2 or 3 years ago. It has the prayer book that I made. I made this, and I have a video about this prayer book in my YouTube channel, and I will link it down below. And I will just put it on here. See, these are the things that go into my backpack, and they have to be upright, and therefore that's what I need the bungee system to do for me. And then I have my bag that I use when I use a public restroom sink or a public restroom stall. I have to have a flatter bag for that. I'm not sure. I mean, I have to reconfigure the contents of this backpack after I get home from travel, because this setup is for travel. And then I have a smaller pouch for sunblock, face things, because sometimes I wash my face in the middle of the day. And then I have here a folding fan, because it's so hot here. It's the heat that is bringing me down. It's the height of... Sometimes I also carry this. This is a blood pressure monitor that you wear on your wrist, because I have been losing sleep because of the many things that I need to do. So there is a clinic at the office which is very near, but sometimes I prefer to just stay in my seat, so I just strap this on my wrist and then turn it on, and then it tells me my heart rate and my blood pressure for that moment. Sometimes I bring it, sometimes I don't, and it's a negotiable, so it's on here. And I actually don't know why I have this in my backpack. I found this. I'm supposed to renew this because I do have to travel out of the country for a freelance something, so maybe that's why it's in there. And then an ID badge that I hardly ever use anymore, because this is not required of us. This is not standard. The standard one is the one that is always in my office. And then let me see if I can reach out for this one. This is the pouch for the GoPro Hero 4 that I won in a raffle a couple of months ago. And that is also why I have a GoPro mount and thumb screw on one of the pockets here, which I can use on the selfie stick that I also use for my iPhone, because that selfie stick can handle different kinds of mounts for the iPhone and the GoPro, and it turns into a tripod. And I'm actually using that tripod right now as I'm filming this with my iPhone. And what I do is I just hook this onto one of the D-rings. Now I can use this D-ring as a hook for this, even if I'm already using this D-ring for the bungee system. So that's another thing that I love, because I can hook smaller things on here, including my keys. I actually hook my keys on here because if I don't do it, I forget that I have my keys on. And sometimes I hook the keys on here when I'm, just 5 minutes away from home and I need access to my keys to get into the gate. I hook the key onto here. And that's what the D-rings are for. And I like that I can hook small things on here without them disappearing into the bottom of the bag. And I also put here, this is the lanyard that I use when I'm using the GoPro. I put it around my neck for now, and I put this on here, and it works quite well because it's too small and too light that I might end up leaving it somewhere accidentally. And I also put this on here. The benefit of having the D-rings is that you can hook more than one things on there simultaneously. And then I can close this up because there's nothing more to pack. And then lastly, I have, this is the ID badge that I was talking about for work and for school. I need this when I need books from the library, and I need this when I log in at work. And I just hook this on there. So let me add a final touch. Tissue, which I put here for easy access. Okay, so that is my backpack, and there, my bag is all packed and it looks great, and it has everything that I need, and I am very, very happy with it. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.